Somalia at peace with itself and the world except with its neighbors. In Kulmai's show, we will take a look at the suicidal foreign policy of the newly elected Somalia president. But before that, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. According to Somalia Watchdog, the new Somalia President Hassan Shiekh Mahmoud received $60 million from Egypt during his campaign. Somalia's regional diplomacy is on overdrive, but is it creating more issues than it is solving? A new alliance with Ethiopia and Eritrea under the Horn of Africa Cooperation Agreement has, for example, frustrated the regional bloc. IGAD, which has its own ambitions for regional institutional leadership. Meanwhile, Somalia's renewed alliance with Turkey may also be upsetting Egypt's desire for hegemony in the Horn of Africa. In the past, Somalia-Egypt bilateral relations have been lukewarm at best. Somalia has always been part and parcel of the Arab League and should support any initiative in solidarity with any Arab nation. On the other hand, Somalia has good relations with both Egypt and Ethiopia, but this doesn't mean that Somalia cannot maintain good relations with either of the two conflicting countries. While Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Somalia agree 2020 Joint Plan of Action after Asmara Summit, known as the Tripartite Summit. Somalia and Ethiopia had enjoyed 4 years of non-interference foreign policy towards each other. But things changed after years of choppy relations with former Somali President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed. Cairo is counting on the accession of newly elected Hassan Shiekh Mahmoud. Egypt looks to Somalia for more influence in Red Sea, however, as things stand. Egypt got their man in power when Egyptian Prime Minister Mustafa Mabuli attended the inauguration ceremony of Somali President Hassan Shiekh Mahmoud in the capital Mogadishu. In a rare visit by an Egyptian official of this caliber for several years. Mustafa attended on behalf of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, along with Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, President of Djibouti Ismail Omar Guelleh, and Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. In his inauguration speech, Mohammed asserted that he will focus on achieving popular reconciliation and political stability during his 4-year term. Somalia is plagued by civil war, rebellion, and conflict between armed clans amid the absence of a strong central government since the overthrow of Mohammed Siad Barre's autocratic rule in 1991. Mohammed vowed to adopt a neutral foreign policy, not to engage in international conflicts, and improve relations with neighboring countries. He also affirmed his quest for security cooperation with the international community, especially the countries of the Horn of Africa, to counter terrorism. Somalia may have wanted to keep a neutral stance in the ongoing row over Ethiopia's giant hydropower project known as the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. However, the situation has become more complex following joint statement from the Egyptian presidency. We were in agreement on the dangers of unilateral policies regarding projects on international rivers, as well as the inevitability of commitment to the principle of cooperation and prior consultations among littoral states to ensure no damage is done to any of them, the statement read. This is in accordance with the relevant principles of international law. Henceforth, there is a need to reach, and without delay, a legally binding agreement on the filling and operation of that dam. This might come surprise to some considering Somalia is not among the 11 Nile Basin countries. Somalia shares a border with Ethiopia, the country from which its two main rivers, the Juba and the Shebelle, originate. As things stand, Somalia intellectuals are not happy with the new administration foreign policy towards its neighbors. Somalia and Horn of Africa political analyst Mahid Saad said on his Twitter page, Somalia need to think about how siding with Egypt affect them in the future when it comes to dams. Somalia shouldn't be drawn into proxy war with its neighbors. Staying neutral gives Somalia leeway to make new deal with Ethiopia to guarantee a level of water on Juba and Shebelle. Ethiopia wants to be ally and economic partner to both Somalia and Eritrea and ready to give affordable electricity, access to 100 million population economic market.